A very good afternoon, students. Today, I am going to present RD chart. Coming to the contents, today we'll discuss a bit of introduction, history of RD charting, Amsler-Dubois chart, how to chart, and color coding. Introduction. A standardized clock-hour-based schematic of the retina that accurately documents the location, extent, and configuration of retinal detachment and associated breaks using universally accepted color codes. Why it matters? It enhances communication, enables surgical precision, and creates a legal and clinical record. Before standardization, it led to non-uniform drawings and increased risk of miscommunication. Coming to the history of retinal detachment charting, Charles L. Shiffens, who is the father of modern retinal surgery, in 1945 developed indirect ophthalmoscope with standardized RD charting with clock hour notation and color coding and symbols. By 1950s to 60s, it led to global adoption of Shiffen's charting system throughout the world. Even today, in the era of digital charting and EMR systems, still use Shiffen's original clock hour method and color code conventions. Amsler-Dubois chart is represented by three circles: the innermost equator, the middle ora serrata, and the outer junction of pars plana and pars plicata. It is divided into 12 clock hours. And how to chart. Examiner stands at the patient's head end at 12 o'clock position and patient lies supine. The image is a real, inverted and laterally reversed. And we examine 360 degrees in a clock hour sequence. And how to chart. You just need to invert the chart and place the 12 o'clock mark facing the foot end of the patient, and you just draw what you see. And then you turn the chart with 12 o'clock mark facing superiorly and then label the chart accordingly. Coming to the color coding, the retina is principally represented by red and blue colors. The red represents attached retina, vascular structures, bleeding, live and viable structures, and blue represents detached or elevated retina and not in contact with RPE. The green represents vitreous and treatment, the yellow represents lipid, edema and deposits. The brown represents uvea and the black represents pigmentation and scars. Coming to solid, it means fixed, definite and fully present, and cross line represents thin, transparent and partial. The stipple represents granular and multiple. Interrupted line represents not fixed and changes with time or posture. The red solid represents hemorrhages, open interiors of retinal breaks and holes in retinoschisis and vascular structures. The red cross line represents partially perfused structures like the open portion of the giant tears. And blue represents folds, outlines of breaks, neovascularization, thin areas of retina and lattice degenerations, and also elevations like cysts, tufts, tracts, cystoid degeneration and so on. Also it represents shifting fluid and separation like detached retina. And green represents all the vitreous structure and NFL defects. Yellow represents deposits, drusen, edema and exudates. Brown represents all the uveal structures and black beneath the detached retina. Black represents pigment, anatomical outlines, sheathing, scars and treatment like the cryotherapy. Relevance, the full peripheral view can be covered in dynamic and real time and useful in difficult cases with immediate decisions, portable and cost effective. And surgical relevance in planning the surgery. These are my references. Thank you. You can scan to avail my presentation.
Thank you so much. The next team, you can stay here. Judges will be asking questions to you. So meanwhile, I would like to invite team Ames Bhopal. You are right. Okay. So next is team Ames Bhubaneswar.
How do you see superotemporal area, like where you will be standing and where the patient will be looking if you want to see the superotemporal area?
We will be standing at the 12 o'clock position only, ma'am, and we'll ask the patient to look superior temporally only. Inferior nasal, we ask the patient to superior temporally, we ask the patient to look superior temporally only, and then we see through the indirect ophthalmoscope. But while representing, we'll just draw where we saw the lesion.
You have drawn that.
You confuse the students.
Students are already confused.
This is a very senior student. Yeah, you can assign them the homework. Next class,
You've drawn
please
the diagrams here.
read and come prepared.
Oh, that's great. Nice diagrams.
Thank you.
All of you are making so much effort. I think that is the beauty.